Ryan, we're here for our half-season review. The year's coming to a close now, and we've played a fair few games this season. We've obviously had a nice cup run, and we're currently sat second from bottom in the league. What have been your thoughts on the season so far?
Lots of ups and downs. So didn't start the season too well. It's always the case. New players coming in, players leaving in the summer. Takes a little bit of time to gel. Obviously, not being full time. Only training a couple of times a week. Takes a little bit longer for the girls to start gelling as a squad. I think as the season's gone on, that's happened and we've progressed. Performance levels have started to improve. Lost a couple of games by the odd goal, although I think we probably should have got something out of those games. And then we've had a really good cup run, so just need to sort of turn around the league results in the second half of the season, which I'm pretty confident that we will.
Yeah, so obviously we talked at the start of the season about what your goals and aspirations were. I believe originally you said that you obviously wanted to finish mid-table. Do you still think that that's a possible outcome for the season?
Yeah, 100%. If you look at the league, it's really close. Win a couple of games and you fly up the table, lose a couple and you drop down. So everyone can beat everyone on their day. I think the results have shown that throughout the league, with teams like Billericay beating Watford and Portsmouth beating Oxford at the weekend in the Cup. So it just highlights everyone can beat everyone, and there's lots of points still up for grab. We're not even halfway through games wise, so plenty of opportunities to get points on, and still target still is to finish 6th or 7th in the league by the end of the season, hopefully. Main aim is just to get the job done, stay in the league. Stay in the league's the target. That was always the target at the start of the season, and then rebuild, get that job done first, and then the higher up the table we finish, the happier we'll be.
Yeah, you mentioned it there. Obviously, a fantastic cup run, really for us, and quite a tough one. Is there any other highlights in the season that you can think of so far that have really spoke to you, and you've been proud of the players and yourself as staff?
I think after the tough start, we had 3 or 4 defeats on the bounce. We regrouped, got the first win against Crawley at home. Beating Gillingham, tough. We were 1-0 down, so showed good character and resilience to come back from 1-0 at half time to get the job done and win 2-1 in that game, so really happy with that. And even performances, even last week in the FA Cup, really happy with how we played. Showed great character, created lots of opportunities, so there's been lots of highs and positives to take from the season. It's just continuing to build on them and turning those performances into results, which is going to be critical in us getting the job done in the second half of the season.
Yeah, obviously last year as well, you were in a similar position with you standing in the league, although this year you've got 2 wins instead of 1. Going into the second half of the season, are you looking for a similar sort of bounce back where the team pull out an amazing run of form? Is that the objective?
Yeah. I think if you look through 2022, we've played 33 games, won 16, so we've had a good run of victories this year. So we just need to continue that into 2023. We had, I think, 4 wins on the bounce in the league at the start of this year, so hopefully we can do the same this year. Obviously, we've got Cardiff in the Cup now on the first game back rather than Cheltenham in the league. I'd have probably preferred a league game. Feels like we haven't played in the league for ages due to obviously doing so well in both Cups. So, the quicker we can get back into league action and start getting some points on the board, the easier I can start sleeping at night.
And finally from me, you mentioned it there, the Cardiff game is now obviously the home park game. Last time we had a fantastic crowd, 2,122, and that has now been officially confirmed as the biggest attendance in a league fixture so far this season. How important is it to have fans come to the home park again and get behind the girls, especially in a period where, like you said, we want to build some momentum and go forward in a more positive light?
The home park game was fantastic. It was great to get over 2,000 fans into the stadium, and target and objective is hopefully to try and bring more fans in and get a lot of those fans who come and watched us against Ipswich. And again, although the result didn't go our way, I thought performance was very good and showcased what we can do. So hopefully they can come back, get behind the girls, and we can get a positive result at home park, score a couple of goals would be nice. And like I say, continue our momentum in the Cup. So we've got 2 Cup games in the new year. So to start off, we've got the League Cup against Cardiff, and then semi-final of the Devon Cup against Budleigh Salton as well. So hopefully we can start the new year with 2 wins and carry on the momentum from where we've left off this season, at the end of this year.